And we are back. This is the Hearthstone.fi Monday Night Community Tournament number 39, proper semifinal number 2, Conquest Best of 5 series. I'll tell both the players to get started. While we wait on that, could you enlighten us as to who the players are and what they've brought to the table?
Yeah, as we did see, Leined from Poland did win his own quarterfinal matchups, and he's from Phoenix Esports. He's playing a Warrior, Druid, and Warlock. And in other side is a Tommynaiter. Tommynaiter.
Yeah, Tommynaiter.
And he's playing Warrior and Druid, and he haven't played a third deck, so he can choose it on the go.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna be good.
It's really nice if you can get over here with just 2 decks. It's really good for you because you can choose the best, basically third deck what you can have.
The second player has asked for a short bio break. I have granted him that. It's understandable. This has been a long tournament thus far. We will give them a short break to go and have a quiet moment by themselves. Could you once again repeat to me what the classes that Leined brought were, so I'll get them down?
Yeah, so Leined did bring Warrior, Druid, and a Warlock. And Warlock, we haven't seen what kind of Warlock it is. And Warrior was the patron, and then the Druid was the normal ramp Druid. And Tommynaiter was from Denmark also.
Yes.
So we have a Polish against Denmark player. And the other side, we did see the stoned guy from France to get in the final. So we did actually have two Danish guys on semifinals. So really nice to see if Tommynaiter will get through and represent Denmark in the finals.
Indeed, last time I tried to go through, unfortunately his way stopped in the semifinals. Maybe Tommynaiter will be able to reclaim the strength and the fame of the Danish people. Here's to you, good man. Try and hold up your own proud country. Druid versus Druid, there will definitely be an option, and Warrior versus Warrior will also be an option. Since Tommynaiter has the chance to sort of scout out his opponent's decks and pick his last class accordance to what the third class from Leined is, what would you expect to see against a Zoo Warlock? Or actually, we don't even know if it's a Hadlock or a Zoo Warlock. So against Warlock in general, it's really, really difficult to take your decisions based on if you were going up against a control-ish version or if you're going up against a more aggro-ish version. I'm guessing the screenshots will show some sort of card preference, so the scouting by Tommynaiter might be ahead of us already. Hopefully, at least.
Yeah, I think you want to force Leined to use his Warlocks to get like really good understanding what kind of cards he's running, because there's a variances like Demon Handlock, Demon Zoo, what can from the screenshots you actually might not get enough information. I don't know, I haven't seen those pictures, so there might be some info. He already might have some idea, but of course if Leined gets win with Warlock and Warrior, he can basically just take the last pick against Druid.
Yeah,
or on a way around.
It'll be all about that sequencing of decks in this matchup. Since you've already got the third class open, it gives you so many more options compared to your opponent. What else is there to talk about right now? There's, of course, we want to thank our enablers for Actio, who are a Finnish web services company. They're doing a great job with our Finnish esports community, not only in this online environment, they've also been hosts to our offline events. So big thank you to them for that. Also, a big shout out to the players who took part in the tournament. Thus far, it's been a bit of a surprise, actually. We had big names drop out on round of 16 and round of 8. So the big names like Tyson, RDU, unfortunately they did not make it this time. But this gives the newer guys a chance to prove themselves in the tournament scene, get themselves some Hearthstone World Championship points while we wait. Of course, the last call tournament for BlizzCon will be coming up fairly shortly, and that means that these points from these online tournaments are pretty much the last chance for you to break even on that 2-point minimum. So you need to have at least 2 Hearthstone World Championship points to be able to take part in the last chance qualifier. We also offer 50 euros. Well, we don't offer, we give the winner 50 euros if you place first. So there's kind of a double reward associated with this.
Yeah. And yeah, like you said, that we have like quite big names like Hoy. We have seen several weeks making top 8.
Definitely.
Really solid, good player. But we also have seen last few weeks, like just before actually Assemble in what we have the huge tournament in Finland, we have seen players like RDU, players like DSNL joining in and getting those points and playing up. So it's really nice to see of those like really like the top players of the Europe at the moment playing in these kind of tournaments, because that gives also practice and experience to play against those guys. They are of course solid guys to play, but like we have seen, RDU did win once and then he had been dropping in round 16, round 8. This and I think he haven't even get in top 4 even once.
No, but Thijs hasn't taken part in that many yet. And we have to remember that RDU has actually won the Monday Night Community Tournament twice.
Oh, so, no, yeah, it's twice, yeah.
He's won number 30 and number 36. So
yeah, that's true.
Showing once again why he, first of all, deserves invites. And second of all, that once you hit that certain skill cap, it really is ever so small decisions that enable you to make it to this stage in online tournaments. We know that the system we use is quite brutal. It is a single elimination bracket, which means that just one single series loss and you're out for good. Timetable wise, we have to make certain decisions which force us to do that. But even though the system is really brutal, those certain names, those certain players always come out on top. All right, yeah. We have gotten the match underway. Excellent. I'll join it on Leined's side of the board. The Polishman showing us excellent initiative, excellent ways to play the decks. And I'm hoping I'm not bugged out, but it seems that I am.
Yeah, same to me. It's like the old like scooter you have. You have to just like put
jump
it on
it a few times.
Yeah. Give it a little bit of try and then it goes. So, but it seems it's warrior matchup, so interesting to see how that goes.
Let's see if Tommynaiter's side of the board fares any better. Yep, I see the cards. Patron, Harrison, Shield Block, Whirlwind. So patrons with Shield Block. The Harrison Jones, one of those key cards in a mirror matchup. Opting to either not mulligan any of his cards, or he already mulliganed before I was able to show him.
Yeah, I think that spectator bug is until there will be mulligan, and now I think I got frozen.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to join the game.
Or they are going life coach way and just roping every turn.
No, they're not roping. We are currently on turn number 3, I believe, for Tommy. Nope, for Leined. Turn number 2 for Tommy, turn number 3 for Leined. Playing down the Outcloud of Pain. Just no regrets. Doesn't think there will be a Fire War Axe played from Tommynaiter's side. And he is actually correct about that. He can coin out the Dead Spite. Tommynaiter can make sure that the Acolyte only draws 1 card. Turn number 4. Well, it's probably just going to be a shield block with this line of play. Leined, on the other hand, does have both his patrons, does have one inner rage, one execute, so he can even start flooding the board on turn 5, especially now that he's gotten a death spite on turn 4. Going for the face damage, making sure that you've got the whirlwind to start spawning those patrons. Warriors don't really usually have a good way to deal with opposing patrons. You need brawl. Do you remember if Leined or the other players brought brawl?
Tommynaiter's deck we haven't seen. Leined didn't have brawl, so it is a brawlless deck.
Alright, so Leined deciding to start with the brawl, start with the patrons. Hoping that Tommy doesn't have the way to handle these 3-3s, 3-2s, and 5-1.
It was interesting that he just armored up and didn't use the shield block, because now he could take take one with a shield slam, one with execute, and then, well,
yeah, you'd still be screwed. Yeah. Well, in theory,
no. No, you could kill the 3-2 with execute, a 3-3 with slam, and then attack the 3-3 and kill with the whirlwind effect the 5-1. So actually you would clear the board.
Ah, true. I did not see that.
Yeah, so now he's kind of like he can do it, but it's a little more awkward, like because you would still have mana to do something else, like put your own Acolyte of Fame. So he kind of missed one card, but still does it. So yeah. Now basically Leined needs to do something else, put some more threats over there, or Tommynaiter can just go for it himself.
This Armor Smith is basically just bait right now. None of the other cards make any sense. Don't have enough activators for the second Green Patron try. On the other side of the board, Tommy saw, yeah, this worked last time, why not do it again? Yeah. Let's get in here. And 4 patrons for the Danish player instead of 4 patrons for the Polish player. He can try and fish for something with the shield block. Maybe a shield slam, would that help?
Well, it would take out one of those guys, but it still leaves you the problem that you don't have a solution for the whole board. So it's kind of awkward, but you have to do it, because even if you can, like, if you can't clear the whole board, you want to take as many as you can and hope he cannot multiply them like ridiculous amounts.
Yep, one execute would kill off the 3-2.
Yeah, you have to use that, and you have to attack the Armor Smith to the 5-1, leaving 2 guys behind.
Definitely not frothing. Frothing would just make more patrons.
No, just armor up and try to keep yourself in a high health and hope to find some kind of solution, like a weapon.
Or if you actually have that brawl. But I don't think Leined had the brawl.
No, I think he'd go through his deck from the first game.
Completely.
Yeah,
no brawl. Okay, Whirlwind drawing cards, Whirlwind spawning patrons. Only thing
and
better.
If he plays Unstable Ghoul, this game is basically over.
Well, not necessarily, since there is still no Warsong Commander.
My thanks.
Well, it will be really hard to actually clear this board. But it will be full of patrons, and then you have to have answer for, I think, 5 patrons.
Oh, yes, true.
And answering 5 patrons without brawl is, if you can do that with patron deck, you need your own combo. And I think that doesn't even do it.
With the Harrison drawing 1 card, what are you trying to fish? All your activators pretty much harm you.
Yeah.
Harrison does trade away at least one of the 3-3s. There's also an option to make the situation such that you have a board full of patrons for both players. So if you, as Leined, you drop your commander, you drop your patron, you start activating as much as you can, first on that Acolyte of Pain, then by your own whirlwinds, and you see that Tommynaiter's board becomes full of Grim Patrons, and at a certain stage they just stop spawning them. So the board is full, they might die, and you might be left in a situation where the opposing player has got only like 5 patrons, whereas you've got 6 plus a dude. So that could have happened. Let's see if it's an out for Leined.
Well, I think I would like, if you want to go for that, you would want to do it in this turn when you basically play a Grim Patron, go Whirlwind, then use Battle Rage, get 2 cards, hopefully draw another Whirlwind, and then just try to push it.
That No Mission Manor is a huge liability.
Yeah, I really don't like this.
It's just gonna spawn more patrons.
Yeah.
If you go with the War Song, Frothing, Unstable. No, Unstable does nothing.
No, it does. Like, if you go Warzone Commander, Frothing, attack the Ghoul to the No, it doesn't kill it. Yeah, true that. It actually does nothing.
Yep. So double Frothing, you get 2 activations from the attacks from... Or do you just go with 1 Frothing? No, you go double Frothing. There is no way the warrior can clear it.
Yeah, he already used 1... Well, he can get a weapon, but he takes so much damage out of that, so...
Opting to not overspawn the board.
Yeah.
6, 12, still missing 4, not enough from the hand.
Yeah.
Is there an opposing Frothing Berserker lethal chance here? 3 from the weapon.
It does 10 damage on a Frothing with these activations. Activators. Then you can go for Battle Rage.
Oh yeah, you can go for Battle Rage.
Yeah.
True.
Then if
First
you
Whirlwind Battle Rage.
There's 1 Ghoul in the deck. So then you can get another one, then it's 18. There's 21. But still you are missing the damage.
These animations might also
Yep.
mean we're gonna see the rope, no draw.
Yeah, I hope they would add an fast animation option.
Yeah, I guess you and me both.
Oh.
And pretty much everyone else. Oh, the Wild Pyro! Almost forgot about those already.
Yeah. If you play the Wild Pyro now and execute, and then play Battle Race, it would be lethal. Sadly, you don't have time for it because of animations, but that would be lethal.
Yeah. That would be...
No, but that would also mean you would also need 4 more mana, so there were some issues with that play, but don't let it bother you.
Well, some issues. Well,
minor issues.
Tommynaiter's warrior patron version takes the game number 1, correct? That was Tommynaiter, that one.
Yeah, he won that game.
Which means he's still got the druid left. He's probably gonna play the druid before he picks his last mystery deck. Because you don't want to give your opponent extra intel, and you want to give yourself the best possible chance. To try and hone in on your opponent's deck choices. Both players thinking about their options quite long.
Yeah, I think just Leined just ponders what to bring against Druid. So, do he want to go to mirror matchup? Do we want to go to warrior? I think he wants to take one of the... Oh, he brings the... Well, and I can say that this is Anzu, so yeah.
Yeah, definitely. If you're gonna pick Warlock against Druid, then it's gotta be a Zoo.
Yeah. So it's not bad matchup.
Definitely not. Probably discarding all those big guys from his hand.
Yeah, most likely.
Tommynaiter should keep the Innervate. Maybe even should keep the Pilot Shredder. What do you think? Do you keep the Shredder?
I like the Shredder. I like the Shredder, and actually I kind of like the Innervate. If you can guess that it is an Demon Zoo.
Yeah, I definitely keep the Innervate no matter what. In this matchup,
So, yeah.
Innervate is very, very strong.
Yeah.
We're gonna see turn 2 Shredder.
My greetings.
How polite, throwing out greetings to your opponent.
I greet you.
I like it. Very
Yeah.
sportsmanlike. Wrath could be an option, but no, not really. Using it on a 1-3 would be so wasteful.
And now we will see just normal egg to abusive and ink gang. Well, oh no, he gets power whelming. So now he can actually trade this off next turn. Play.
Oh,
No,
hello. That's not what you want to see.
yeah, that's annoying. Well, you can still play the egg and deal with that next turn, but it's that's annoying.
Wrath, the 2-1, or Shapeshift, the 2-1. Yeah, I like the hero power over the Wrath.
Yeah.
Wrath cycles, but if you can use hero power, there's very little reason not to use it. They're so high on hit points right now. Actually attacking the egg, that is a bit of a surprise. Why would you do that?
I have no good reason, but I hope that he was thinking that hopefully there is no enabler so he can silence the egg and trade it off.
I must
Ah, right. Making
if
sure
they
that
would-
the 0-1 dies next turn.
Yeah.
There we go, that does make sense.
Well, kind of. Kind of it doesn't, but kind of it does. Like, if there would be some kind of enabler, like let's say another abusive surgeon, you would actually kill it with that. What would actually kill kill it, and you would get something out of it, an Annoyatron. Because if Annoyatron is on the table, you don't have too much to worry. Of course, power overwhelming always kills it. So
It was a risk to take and it did pay off this time.
yeah,
So.
paid well, good way.
Wrath over the Shredder, do you agree?
Yes, because you can, if you kill with Wrath the 2/3 and kill one of the imps with your hero power, your Annoyatron will need to be removed from with a card, and if you have to use, let's say, like Implosion or, well, nowadays Dark Iron Dwarf, you have to use that to give the bonus. I think it's quite nice to get one card basically out more of your Annoyatron what spawned from Shredder.
time wait for no one.
And your analysis is correct. We're seeing the Keeper of the Grove as the only target to hit the face.
Yeah.
There is no demons in Leined's hand right now, so that a Void Caller would actually fizzle. But of course it is a big risk to take. Is this a 4? Nope, it's just a 2. Pilot Shredder Hero Power, get the value.
Yeah.
There's only 2 cards in Leined's hand, so there's an argument to go for the Void Caller kill as well. If you've got only 2 cards, then the possibility of them being a demon of a high enough caliber lessens somewhat. Ah, Thauderson over the Sylvanas or the Shredder. Oh, you do have one part of your combo in your hand.
Yeah.
Thauderson is a 5/5, so let's see, if Implosion hits Thauderson for 5, for 4, then you could utilize the 1/1 Divine Shield, Dark Iron Dwarf, also buffing nicely.
Yeah, this tells you that there is no demon in the hand. Because
Definitely.
if there would be a demon in the hand, you would use your Void Column to actually trade stuff off. So, yeah.
Very strongly signaling that I have no demon.
So you can go for... You can either go for Sylvanas and Wrath, what means that basically he will trade his current board for your Sylvanas, or you can go for Taunt and Wrath, and then you have still one, like he needs to do something to actually clear it.
Yeah, because then there's 5 attack worth of minions. Oh, no. There we go.
That is quite aggressive, but keeping these options open, so yeah.
As long as there is no Mortal Coil in Leined's hand. Tommynaiter's 4-1 Druid the Claw. Might be able to contest the 4-4 Dark Urn. Of course, these small imps beg to differ. And this one big Void Tether also decides, nope, this party is not for you. 10 damage on the board. Threatening. Belcher Shredder or Sylvanas Shredder. I think the Belcher is the only option.
Sadly, it won't get too much. Like, if you play Sylvanas, that means that Warlock just goes for attacks. Because he doesn't have any other options, because if you start trading, yeah. This is annoying to see, because you have to taunt up something what Sylvanas can't trade in, so...
Yeah, definitely. I actually think that the 6-6 plus the 2-2 would be better than the 4-4. Because the 4-4 is an exact trade, and then if you buff up the 4-4 and the 1-1, then the Shredder can trade into the 2-2, and it's guaranteed that Sylvanas would steal the 5-5. Could you not play the Defender at Fergus?
It's... well, you could, but I think... Yeah, you want to go like this. Yeah, it's...
The 6-2 trades.
Yeah, 6-2 trades, and it gives you something between 4 attack to 2 attack and 2 to 3 health. Something that you most likely can deal. So I think this is correct play. Sadly, that Wrath can manipulate what you are getting if you want to.
Yeah, I think that the smallest value target, the 2-2, even with though the fact that it has taunt, would be the best possible target to remove with the Wrath. Then trade into the 6-2.
Do you do 1 or 2 damage?
No, you do 3. But now you've got the option to use hero power as well.
In the long run, I actually think this is correct play, because now it's really easy to play anything on the board. There's still 2 cards, and one of them has been held in a hand from almost start. So you know it's something really good. Most likely swipe or something else. Swipe
or a combo piece.
Yeah. So now if you play Dr. Boom, does he? No, I don't think he wants to trade in. Or does
You're
he?
kind of forced to trade in though. If you can not attack, that would leave you in a situation where Sylvanas can take Dr. Boom more likely.
Yeah. So now you can go clear the board, almost leave just bot, 1 boom bot and 1 like the Dr. Boom and the 1 bot, and roll. Do you get like which one you get? If you get 7-7, you most likely win the game.
Do you attack into the 2-3 first?
I think you attack the... Ooh.
Oh, it's Savage Roar though. I think you're pushing for face. Oh, double Savage Roar. Is that lethal? I think we missed lethal.
No, I think it's only 20.
No, yeah, it's not enough. It's two damage short. But this does mean that you're not allowed to tap.
Yeah, and you have the shade, what will be quite annoying to kill. You have to hit with the boombot. And that means if the boombot goes for Sylvanas, it might flood your thing already. So, yeah.
Okay, just going for it, giving the Warlock no chances to draw for extra cards. We will see the silence on either the Mind Control or the 1-2. The Mind Control is a far more potent effect, so I understand why that is being done. And I definitely want to see those boombots start juggling. Maybe even on the 1-2, but okay, on the Sylvanas is fine as well.
Yeah, this is
Oh, there we go. There we go. That is the end of that. Tommy needs to top deck Force of Nature.
Force of Nature, swipe.
Oh, second shade. There's how much damage is there on the board? There's 15.
15.
Yeah, 15. Even if the juggler, the bomb were to be somehow activated, it would be maximum 19, and there's 20. Tommy's 20, so.
So you can play the flaming.
Yep, and go out with style.
Yep.
Tommy,
the good thing is that Tommynaiter needs to now pick a deck.
Yeah. He's been very comfortable with the Druid and the Warrior.
Yeah. So, would it be a Hunter or a Hunter?
I think there's a small possibility that it'll be Warlock as well.
Yeah.
The Hunter is more likely. Hunter is more likely. You're gonna face 3 matches in a row, and once again, when has Hunter lost 3 times in a row? Never.
Yeah. The Hunter has a decent matchup against, like, good matchup against Warrior, decent matchup against Druid. Well, against Zoo, it's
not so great.
Yeah. So, but you have good matchup and you have okay-ish matchup, and then you have one quite bad matchup. So I think it's a Hunter.
Yep. Your analysis is spot on, my friend. Tommy goes for that mid-range Hunter. Snake Trap.
Nice. That sadly will be mulliganed away, but
Yeah, it will be.
but
Quick
yeah.
Shot's probably gonna get mulliganed away as well. 100 Creeper, Eagle Hornbow, hoping to get Mad Scientist to get those traps out.
Yeah.
Iron Beak, Eagle Horn, oh, and a Savannah Highmane, the best Hunter card against a Warrior matchup, no matter what kind of Warrior you're facing.
Yeah, when you have a coin, you can use it for turn 2, turn 5, summon a Highmane. That's
Turn 2 Savannah Highmane, well, that would be something.
turn 2. That well, yeah.
Summon Highmane from Unstable Portal.
3.
That's 3, yeah. With coin on too. Ah? If you somehow manage to get turn 1 portal without coin. Nope, that's not possible.
Yeah, might be quite hard.
Until we see the day when Mage gets more mana acceleration, that'll be fun.
Yeah, they could have an innervate or something.
Yeah, definitely balanced.
Yeah, it would change the meta a little bit, but yeah.
The 1-1's doing their thing while Tommy makes sure that the weapon kills off the Acolyte before it does any more harm. Can't quite activate the Pyromancer yet. You could with a Battle Rage, but it would only draw 1 card. So holding on for there to be more targets. At least there's always a 2/4 Gnomish. The Animal Companion, if it survives... Oh, wow. Do those... No, they don't trade. They go face. Are they a liability?
Yeah.
Are the 1-1s a liability?
Not yet.
No, yeah.
Not with this mana.
Not enough mana yet. Just go for it. You smork the face. Now Leok won't survive. I have a hunch that Leined will both attack with the weapon and clear it out with that Gnomish. If it were to survive, the Houndmaster would be pretty great.
Yeah, but sadly it won't, but next turn he can go for that pesky Savannah Highmane and... Oh, well, yeah, he wants to go for that. I think playing low turn 5 is way too early. I think you want to play it in turn 8. Usually turn 8 is the sweet spot.
Yeah, for the opposing warriors turn 8, unless there's been a Emperor activation.
Yeah.
Then maybe on turn 7 in that case. Savannah will drop down, will probably go face once. Oh, Pyro. Well, this means Battle Rage will happen. And will Leok be left alive?
It can't. I think this full clear. Yeah.
Yep, it can't. You are
And this
correct.
actually leaves quite much stuff on the table, and that means that
Oh, Juggler.
dropping-
Juggler has targets.
yeah, it has targets, but what do you play after juggle?
Nothing.
Yeah. So I think we are gonna see. No, don't do it.
Well, you can
Don't do
owl.
it.
You can owl. So, 1 in 3 chance to hit the face and 2 in 3 chance to get amazing value.
Yeah, I think still coining out the Savannah High main, killing.
Oh, Lothar. Wow. I guess he just likes to play things on curve. Don't blame him, though.
Yeah. I think it's okay. I'm not biggest fan of that play, but yeah.
There's the Rag, or the Thaurissan activation. And this is exactly the turn where you would have wanted to have your Lothar.
Yeah.
Savannah down, no questions asked. Trade the 5/5s. Hope that there's nothing special coming out. We do see the execute. Oh wait, that's a slam and not an execute.
Yeah. But it's still there is a slam, then there is. Well, you have ways to kill the first body of Savannah High main, but if you go for that, you have nothing to drop on the table. I think. Like 1. No, actually, yeah, you have. You can use 4, so you can go either Acolyte of Pain, and then you can Whirlwind it down, get 1 card, or use Harrison, what is not the best. Or play a Death Spite and hit once to the face.
There's the slam with the Pyromancer.
Yeah.
And the execute ever so slightly late.
But I think this is okay. You didn't lose too much cards. You can still kill 1 of the hyenas off. So I think it's totally fine.
Yep, the Houndmaster will more than likely be played with the Knife Juggler. You can even coin out the item Beacall if you so will. If the first juggle doesn't hit. Oh, yeah, actually, you can go
Yeah,
double
you can go
juggler.
double.
Wow, that's gonna be crazy good.
Well, it depends. If the hit.
It should hit. The 2 times juggles. There we go.
Yeah.
Such a nice turn for Tommy right there. Commander, patron, 1
That is-
activation plus 1 from the inner rage plus a free whirlwind plus an execute into the taunt.
So yeah, I think. Like, no, you can actually attack that taunt guy.
Oh, yeah, with your
just
own
to get-
weapon, that's true.
Yeah. Just to get more value out. So. But yeah, the 5-1 will actually go for the taunt now because it will be dying to the next one. So you can actually hit to the face or whirlwind or like there's so much different what you can do, and you still will have. I think something like 15 damage. So you can go for 19 damage to face. It's a little scary because they still draws what can actually kill you.
Yeah, I like the fact that he did not attack the Houndmaster with his own face, because pushing himself down to 9, it would have been much more hazardous than pushing yourself down to 13 where you're at right now.
Yeah.
Nope, no outs for Tommy. First
Yeah, that-
series for the Hunter goes down for Leined's favor. Getting the warrior. Oh, okay, well, let's play it out slowly but surely. Oh, what's he looking for? A taunt? Oh ho ho! Not quite what was wanted.
Fast. I concede.
I don't actually know what you can draw from that to keep going. You can get Doomsayer, but it only procs in your turn start.
Maybe explosive sheep? No, that's not going to be enough. The opposing player would have to play into it.
And still, it would be. Maybe he just wanted to know who was piloting the shredder.
Maybe he just wanted to show us. The
Yeah.
shredder had a nice little ghoul on the behind the wheel.
Yeah. That infiltrator what was actually missing from Lane's deck because he only has one ghoul, so another one was actually over there piloting shredder.
Stolen ghouls, damn.
Yeah. Or maybe it's for infiltrator. The double eyes, like double-sided spy. But yeah, the next matchup, I think you want to toss your warlock over there and like take the win and then go to the 50 game.
Yeah, there we go. Leined agrees.
Your soul shall be mine.
Pretty nice starting hand. You can go Void Walker Egg into turn 3 abusive plus spider. So you can activate your egg. Tommynaiter's hand on the other hand, not so good. Discarding everything else. Getting the web spinner. Nice, turn 1.
Yeah, but you have a snipe in the deck.
Okay, that I did not expect.
Yeah.
I have seen Snipe in last 3 days, I think 4 or 5 times. And I don't know if it's a thing, but I really don't think that's a thing.
No, it's definitely not a thing that works, especially not against an Arubian egg.
Yeah.
Oh, not playing the Void Walker. Why not? I guess he likes the stickiness of the spider more. Or is there any other reason to it?
I really don't know. I would really like to see Void Walker over there. When you have Direwolf Alpha, it would trade for anything what is over there. Oh, playing even. Yeah.
Well, the abusive does make sure that you're able to trade into the scientist, so... Oh, Houndmaster. If only he had one more mana. The Houndmaster would be perfect against this Void Walker.
Now you have to use that for the taunt to get 3 mana minion out of that creeper.
Oh, well,
Well, 2 mana, it works.
from a web spinner into a haunted creeper.
Yep. I can dig it.
I've seen Strangers formations.
Yeah.
At least it's a spider from a spider, you know?
Yep. But it's interesting to see, like, abusive surgeons should now attack first. Well, maybe you play the egg first, but yeah, then you attack. And you actually get 3 mana abusive surgeons back, and that's still quite decent for value.
I guess he's painting it as explosive trap.
Or he doesn't like value.
That's also
I'm
an
not
option.
sure.
Or he wants to attack with the 2 attack minion this turn. Yep. That would seem to be the case.
Yeah.
Shredder is always good.
Well, I think like you would want to try to get the, like stable board, and still with these pilot shredders, it's really hard to stable the board. Of course, you can now kill it with like first part you can kill with overwhelming, and then see what happens. It is quite slippery.
It is indeed Gilplin Stalker. I think you should go for the face damage with the Void Walker, since you have the taunt, you have the force. You don't really need to do the attack to trade, because the opposing hunter would have done the trades for you.
Yeah.
Snipe and Freezing Trap, both pretty useless right now. And
Well,
you know
this-
there's a 1/1 in the hand, so you don't want to play the
Yeah.
the snipe.
Maybe he was playing around the snipe. I doubt, but
No, no, definitely not.
it's actually quite aggressive use of that kill command, but he didn't have a better usage of that mana, so now the freezing trap is actually active and good to play, so I kind of like it.
The 3 mana on a Rubian would become a 5 mana on a Rubian. I guess it's acceptable.
Yeah, it's tempo for you. I wouldn't attack in this point. Like dropping this 1/1 means that Stalker will just trade for it, or not trade it. It will just will kill it. But you have to find something else to play.
Agreed, agreed.
But losing the 4/4 on the table will be quite annoying because you will be left with 1/1 in maxed. If you don't go for Iron Peak Owl and Abusive, what will be quite a waste.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Well, I guess the abusive is better due to the simple fact that it does contest the hit point pool of Tommynaiter's Gilblin. But that Sludge Belcher definitely knew its spot at the perfect timing.
Yep.
I will go grab myself a little bit of water.
Yep.
Please continue keeping the audience entertained. I will be right back.
Yep. So now comes the part where snipe starts to be at least kind of relevant. Well, Savannah High Main is quite much more relevant. So interesting to see how this will be handled, because one of the silences was already used. What will... Oh, nice. Void Terror. Well, look at that. So now you can Void Terror the Void Core, so basically you can hit the 3/3 Void Terror, get the Malganis. Or you can... Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Then you can have a 6/4 Void Terror and Malganis, so actually it will be 8/6. You can
Wow.
also tap.
That top deck is Savannah Jaime, man.
Yeah, but then top deck Void Terror to activate Malganis.
Oh,
Not bad.
not bad. Definitely not bad.
Almost out of time.
So this will be... And I was saying that the
9/6,
Yeah, 9/6.
8/6.
8/6, yeah.
Free tap.
Yep, works.
Well. Houndmaster will be able to take care of either one of those by buffing up the Savannah.
Yeah, and you will
Mad
take
Scientist
out
hero
m-
power.
yeah. Oh well, yeah. I could see Snipe Blade.
He still knows that the Spectral Spider is in the opposing player's hand.
Yeah, but he won't be waiting. Like he won't expect the snipe.
That's true.
It's like the Spanish Inquisition. You never expect it, so.
I think playing it now could be option, but of course Mad Scientist will give you a body.
Mad Scientist's body is, I think that's the more important part right
Yeah.
now. Mad Scientist hero power, or maybe even snipe Mad Scientist. Oh, no Scientist. Well, he's confident that the opposing player will not play the Spectral Spider down first.
I think he's hoping that the Nerubian will be dropped.
Oh yeah, the Nerubian would be awesome. But nope.
Oh.
Seeing around it. Spectral Spider Pride.
But it still takes one body out of the... Well, it didn't quite hit the mark, yeah.
No, yeah, definitely the worst possible option to get out of those.
Go
You've
to
got
the
the
face.
taunt, you go
Go
for
to
the
face.
face.
Yeah, you go to face.
Nope. Denied. Oh, Unleash, perfect timing. Taking care of the 7-1, no problemo.
Yeah. But yeah, in the long tournament there also might be some fatigue going on the players, and sometimes they might not play as optimum. I know Leined did say when I asked like how he's doing, he said that he's really tired at the moment.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
hopefully he gets through this tournament without big misplays. But yeah.
Yeah,
He
we've
could
had
push.
a small amount of delays in the tournament games, so it is completely understandable. It is almost 1 o'clock in the night here in Finland, which means that it is almost midnight in Central Europe, where Poland is located.
Yeah.
So it's definitely taking a toll on the players. This is the second to last match we're talking about. We will still have the best of 5 Conquest Series final, whose winner will go home with 50 euros and 10 Hearthstone World Championship. 5 Hearthstone World Championship. No?
10 would be
10.
quite
10
nice.
Hearthstone World Championship points. I might be a little bit fatigued myself as well. You might tell from the way that we, or me specifically, start to make a few small mistakes. But let's not let that ruin the fun. The singular power overwhelming does nothing.
Yeah, now it starts to go where you see, whoa, there was one more. What? Oh yeah, there was a snake trap also.
Yeah, the snake trap's there. The snake trap would have been awesome if it would have been gotten before attacking into the knife juggler.
Yeah. But now you can see like why this matchup is favorite for the like demon lock, because even if the demon, okay, now if it's Hoffer.
Oh, Huffer. Always Huffer. Okay.
Summon a random Hoffer works again.
And if he attacks into the Huffer, which he's forced to do right now, that spawns those 3 snakes.
No, he's actually not. You can go Defender Argus for that 1/1 with shield, and just go to the face.
True.
That gives you 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. And next turn you can push for 10 plus 6, 16. Well, you would still be off. And you would die. Well, depending on your top deck. So
The reason why he cleared all those snakes is simply because kill command, but with the hero power though, the kill command would still be lethal. So going for the face would have been better for Leined.
yeah. And with Haunted Creeper top deck, you couldn't win the game anyway. So yeah. It was close, but that Hopper did shorten the clock with 2 turns, what most likely is enough for the Hunter player.
Yep, definitely is enough. This.
Yeah, he taps, so we know that it's in combo, so yeah, it wouldn't actually matter.
The hero power would have been enough in any case.
Yeah.
Congratulations to our redeeming Danish player Tommynaiter for taking the series against the Polish player. Of course, Leined does take 1 Hearthstone World Championship point from this as well, so it's not all just bad news for him either. We will move to the grand final with Tommynaiter versus Stoned Guy in a very short while. Don't go anywhere. We will